my name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our air signs Libras. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming into the channel. Let's also welcome in your cross watchers. Please feel free to swap around the energies as need be throughout the reading, and time is fluid, so whenever you come across this message, you were drawn into it, was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Libra, should reflect some aspect of your current situation, doesn't have to reflect the whole thing, as well as and or could be just an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Just means that the reading might be meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I will have an extended at the end of this reading. We're going to dive deeper into your message by exploring the zodiac signs that come through. And those zodiac signs that come through can be about intimate connections, more than just one. It could be background players as well. Friends, family, colleagues, best friends, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, work associates, social media associates, anybody that kind of influences your energetic field. And even if you don't know their zodiac sign, you will recognize their energies as I read through the zodiac signs in the extended. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we move forward. So here we go. This is for our Libras. Ruled by Venus. You are our balancers. You are here to love and be loved. Bringing in balance and harmony. That is for Libra. Messages for those watching, please. This is for Libra. Moon, Sun, and Rising. This is for Libras, Moon, Sun, and Rising. This is for Libras, Moon, Sun, and Rising. One more. This is for Libra, Moon, Sun, and Rising. All right, here we go, Libras. So overall energetic theme for the reading, we have the Two of Cups. This could be about a relationship or a very intimate connection. Doesn't have to be a personal relationship or an intimate relationship. This could be, you know, with siblings. This could be with a best friend. But this is an alliance that is very near and dear to your heart. So let's see what your current energy is. We have the Ace of Swords, being authentic. What's your situation? We have the Two of Pentacles, working together, combining. Maybe there's a decision to be made here. What's your challenge or your opportunity at this time? We have the Chariot, moving things forward. Could be about will and determination as well. But we've got 2, 2, and 2, so this could be about opposing energies. So let's see what life is working on with you. We have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together. Now is the time to receive, use your talents, be recognized in this situation. So what have you been doing up until this point? What actions have you been taking up until this point? We have the Five of Wands. So changes are stirring here for you. It's been a lot of changes. You might have a lot coming at you, maybe many different opinions, different ideas, different venues to navigate through. It's like you're trying to navigate your way through a very complicated situation. Maybe there's just a bunch of different, not that. Maybe there's like a lot of different ideas or perceptions that you have about what's going on here. And you're trying to kind of blend them and bring them together to kind of figure out what's what here. So let's see what's coming at you in the next 0 to 3 months. What opportunity is going to present itself here? We have the Six of Swords. So that is about working through something, maybe leaving some things behind, maybe traveling, maybe moving, maybe walking away from something or letting something go. So what are your strengths when this comes in? We have the Ten of Swords, acceptance. This could also just be giving up. So we're going to get some more clarity on that. But I think this is, knowing when something isn't working and it's just not enhancing your life and being able to accept it for what it is. So what are the outside influences here for you? We have the Moon. So there are some things that are hidden that you're not able to see yet. Maybe some areas that have been unexplored in this situation or in this connection. So your next steps in this, we have the Nine of Swords, working through your anxiety, working through some complex issues that may, bring up some, this is coming into terms with a hard truth, coming to terms with something that is a hard truth to come to terms with. So what is this really all about for you? What is this? What is all this navigating and figuring things out and bringing things together? What is the big picture here? We have the Hanged Man. Pause and reflect. This is kind of about reversing a situation. This is about kind of like introspection about what's going on here and being able to maybe see it, flip it over from its opposite side to kind of see if there's anything mirroring here for you that needs to be looked at or explored. So how is this all going to work out for you? What's going to happen here? We have the Five of Cups. So again, change, some difficult changes here, but this is about issues from the past. Things from the past maybe that haven't been resolved yet, that are coming to the surface in this situation to be resolved or to be looked at or pondered upon. So Libras, you've got a situation here where I think you're trying to connect in some sort of authenticity and move things along here in collaboration. There seems to be some sort of resistance that kind of has you in a place where, well, maybe I just need to not deal with this. Maybe I need to move on. And I think the situation or the connection is bringing up some feelings, emotions of coming to terms with something in your life here. So let's clarify. Let's see where this is going for you, Libra. All right, so your situation is the Two of Pentacles. So you're either trying to bring something together, bring harmony, Libra, harmonizers, right? Or could be having to make some decisions. So clarify what the Two of Pentacles is for our Libras, please. We've got the Sun. We've got the Seven of Cups. And we got the Ten of Wands. I think you're trying to bring together or blend together something that will bring you happiness and nourishment, but it's like you're grasping. It's like you're grasping to get this done. Like you're trying to find some sort of happiness within a situation that just seems to be a lot to have to deal with. It just kind of seems to be, there doesn't seem to be a clearing. It just kind of seems to be more keeps adding to it. And the more that you try to find some sort of clearance here or some sort of light at the end of the tunnel in this situation, it seems to be getting more confusing, and it seems to be getting more clouded, more is adding in, where you just can't like see where you're going or what's happening, or like you might make clearance in one aspect of the situation, or you might get some clarity on one aspect of the situation, and then something else gets like a wrench gets thrown in, kind of veers it off course again. And it just seems to be a constant state of like not knowing what's going on. Like there's like 10 balls in the air, and when one of them finally lands, 2 more get thrown up. So let's see what the Chariot is, because this covers some sort of authenticity, morality, ethics, values. So clarify the Chariot here, please, for Libra. We have the Tower. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have Temperance. I think you're trying to, your current energy is trying to be real, trying to be authentic, trying to be open. Transparent. You're wanting things to move forward, and every time things move forward, something seems to come in to disrupt this. You're trying to stay open to the process. You're trying to stay, have understanding. You're trying to have compassion. You're trying to have empathy, but you're kind of being a mediator here. More like you're trying to hold this together, and someone else is trying to like break it down. You have a lot, there's feelings here. There's genuine feelings here. Your feelings are genuine. But there seems to be some sort of imbalance or some sort of opposing energies with this connection or this relationship, because we got Temperance, we got the Chariot, that's opposing energies. We got the 2 of Pentacles, that's opposing energies. We have the 2 of Cups, that's an alliance. But there seems to be like 1 step forward, 10 steps backwards going on here. And you're trying to like mediate the process or make the process be smoother by having more compassion and understanding with it. So let's see how that's working for you. Let's look at the 3 of Cups, or the 3 of Pentacles. This is what life is working on with you. So this is about collaboration. This is about working together. This is about being recognized for your efforts, your time, your energy, building something. So clarify what the 3 of Pentacles is here for our Libras. We have Death. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Swords. I think what life is trying to help you with is that every time you're moving forward trying to mediate or help a situation or be in a situation where you're trying to work together, get things to grow, get things to prosper, get things to move forward, or to build, or to, you know, at least get to a stable place, there seems to be some sort of death. Like it gets destructed, like it just doesn't move. And when you got the Wheel of Fortune here with the King of Swords, that's really looking clearly at maybe some patterns that are going on in this relationship, some cycles, things that kind of keep, as we said before, you're trying to, for every step forward, there's 10 steps back, and more keeps getting piled on. So some sort of clarity or judgment call. Life is trying to help you with some sort of clarity or judgment call here to get a clear picture of what's going on, so you can make some rational and straightforward choices. Because the King of Swords is all about communication, action, judgment, decision making, keen awareness. And so it's like trying to clear the fog away so you can see clearly some of these patterns and cycles that might be going on with, it could be an intimate connection, it could be several connections. So let's see what the Five of Wands is. This is kind of how you got here, what you've kind of mastered so far. And again, this is about confusion, too much going on, can't see clearly. So clarify what the Five of Wands is, please. Well, we got the Two of Swords, can't see clearly. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have Judgment. I think this is affecting you. You're not being able to see clearly here. Not being able to make clear choices. And I think it's affecting self-esteem. I think it's affecting your personal ambitions. I think it looks like it's affecting some of like your ability to like create for yourself. It's affecting, you know, doing what's right for you. And when we got Judgment with that, that's kind of like a wake-up call. Like this tends to be somewhat of a wake-up call for you. Review. Judgment. Review. So let's see what the Six of Swords is, because this is what's coming in. So this could be physically walking away from a situation. This could be moving to calmer waters. Something that seems to be a little bit more, like, see how she's being lifted out of the waters, away from like all the swords that are like the daggers that are waiting to come in, or that are keeping her in a state of like confusion, denial. So clarify the Six of Swords, please. We have the Hermit, we have the Sun, and we have the Ace of Swords. So your current energy here is about authenticity. That you have the Ace of Swords for your current energy. Authenticity, transparency, being real, what's authentic. But the Ace of Swords has two sides. One for clarity and one for cutting away things that are keeping you in a fog. And I think by getting out of the situation, the opportunity to leave the situation or to remove yourself from something is going to give you some time to reflect, Hermit, and see clearly, Sun. To see clearly. This is where you are going to then you're going to see the real deal. Ace of Swords. You're going to be able to see clearly. You're going to be able to understand this. But it's like you've got to get out of the situation because you can't. It's causing like a tornado. Like you're just caught up in the eye of the storm. And you got to get out of the storm to be able to see it for what it is. Here's where some reflection is going to come in. That's what the Hanged Man is over here, the big picture. Pause and reflect. And once you do, I mean, you've got the Sun and you've got the Swords. You're going to see this clearly. Like you're going to see it for what it is. And you're going to be able to make some decisions. So let's see what the Ten of Swords is, because this is your assets in this situation once this comes in. This is acceptance. This is surrendering to the process. We have the King of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I think there's going to be an acceptance here of, it's a King of Cups. There's going to be an acceptance here of, you're going to be able to make a decision that's coming from the heart, that is in, you're going to, by accepting what's going on, you're going to be able to see clearly, to make a decision, a heartfelt decision on what's best for you. You're going to be moving forward on something that's best for you. And you're going to start building again, where you're going to start being recognized yourself for the efforts and the time and the energy that you put in. This is going to be a slow process, but I think it's something you can trust. I also think that this is something about devotion. Devotion to building trust within yourself. Trusting your instincts. Trusting that, you know, this surrendering or letting go or this acceptance is really the right way for you to go. Right? Knight of Pentacles. So moving forward, but moving forward methodically and thinking clearly and taking one step at a time and building in a place of devotion to yourself. Because this is going to put you in a good position, actually, to take action. Because kings are action orientated. And this is your asset. You know how to be devoted. You know how to be move from a heartfelt space. You know how to work together. You know how to collaborate. You know how to build things. You know how to flourish. But this is establishing for yourself here. By accepting and recognizing a situation. Releasing it. Letting it go. Allowing it to end. Because you have the knowledge and the capability to keep moving forward. And it's a steady process. It's a steady process for you that you can trust in yourself. So let's see what the moon is here. Another deck. So these are the outside influences affecting this situation right now. So clarify what the moon is for our Libras. Okay, we got the High Priestess. So some things are being hidden. Some things are not being talked about. Some things are not being spoken. We have the Ace of Wands. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer here. Some things are not being spoken about here on why this is not moving forward. This could have something to do with family. This could have something to do with the other person's family. Because I don't think this person is telling you why things are not moving forward. Why things are not taking a new beginning. There's some type of secret here that's not being told. It's not being discussed. It's not being talked about. And I've got it with the Ten of Cups. So there's something to outside influence that has to do with family or this other person's family. Again, I got Pisces showing up here. And I got Pisces and Cancer showing up. I've also got Leo showing up. I've got Scorpio showing up. I've got Virgo and Leo showing up again. I've got Sagittarius showing up here. I've got Scorpio again. And I've got Cancer. Saggy as well. Sagittarius. If you're dealing with any of those signs. But something here is not being discussed about family issues. And, you know, I think that this person wants to move forward and may not be discussing it, but I think that there's some sort of action here. Some sort of like, they have a desire and a passion to be happy, to build with you, to create with you, to establish with you, but something's being hidden here. And it could be a family situation outside of this relationship. Another family situation. Could involve kids. Something hasn't been let go of yet. Something's still lingering. They're not discussing this. So let's see what the Nine of Swords is. This is your next steps. So this is coming to the realization of a situation that maybe you didn't want to come to a realization of. Things are moving forward for you. But there's some realizations that have to be contended with right now. Yeah, King of Swords. Something is going to be seen very, very clearly. We have Justice. There you are, Libra. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, we've got the cycles and patterns coming up. So some of you may be attracting relationships or people in your life who are unavailable, who are very secretive, who might have other family situations going on. Because when we've got Libra, or when we got Justice coming in, that's cause and effect. And when it's with the Wheel of Fortune, that is about seeing clearly the patterns and cycles, cause and effect, patterns and cycles, cause and effect, patterns and cycles. There's some kind of really tough realization here, Nine of Swords, that needs to be contended with. These are the next steps. Whether that's, you know, revealing something here about the truth in a situation, understanding why something isn't moving forward, that you're putting a lot of time and effort into. And I think once you move away from this situation and get on the outside of it and start kind of like reflecting on it, some things are going to be seen very, very clearly here. Some patterns and some situations, causes and effect, are going to start showing up. So let's see what the Hanged Man is, because this is a big picture. Pause and reflect before you move. Page of Cups. opening up, listening to that inner guidance. This is somewhat of a heartfelt engagement within yourself when the Page of Cups comes up with the Hanged Man. Hold on, card dropped. Yeah, Three of Swords. This is coming to some hard truths about some things here, Libras, and opening up to it and being kind and gentle with yourself. Stopping to reflect. Stopping to look at this situation from a different perspective about what's going on. If you can see the patterns and the cycles, you're going to start seeing some of the actions that maybe you have taken that is allowing this type of energy to come into your life. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune twice here. One in your next step, and also in what the universe is trying to help you with. And you got the King of Swords in your next step. And you got the King of Swords in what the universe is trying to help you with. So that's seeing it very, very clearly. So let's see what the Five of Cups is. Because this could be now dealing with some things from the past that may have affected you, that haven't been quite dealt with yet. That are coming to the surface for a reason so that they can be dealt with and handled and seen. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so this could have something to do with family. And we have the Knight of Cups again, or the Knight of Pentacles again. So this has been happening over a period of time. This cycle and this pattern has been happening over a period of time. It may have started in childhood, may have something to do with family situations, but there needs to be a heartfelt acceptance here of releasing and letting something finally cycle its way out in your life. Because there may not have been some closure that may have something to do with a long-term relationship that had been in your life. Something that you put a lot of time and effort and love into, that you were trying to build, that had been you had established over quite a long period of time that ended, but it really didn't end. Like the energies are still being carried with you here. And so now it's kind of time to see some realizations that maybe you really didn't want to look at. This takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery, Libra, to deal with that. But there's cause and effect going on here. And it's something from a long-term relationship that you had. Because you got the Two of Cups here. There's still connection. There's still lingering. There's still feelings that have not been able to process themselves through. So it's like you're trying to build other relationships, or, I don't know if this is the same connection or another connection. It looks like it's different connections. You're trying to build from a place of confusion and you're piling stuff on instead of taking stuff off. Because when the Ten of Wands is here in the situation, it kind of tells me that this is being carried with you. It's coming along for the ride. And so you've got an imbalance here of trying to start again, fresh, happy, newness, and yet the past is still kind of, balance, Libra. Not allowing things to balance themselves out. It just keeps going like this. If that makes sense. So the next steps are to face some realizations. To remove yourself from the situation so you can see the patterns and cycles and the cause and effect of intimate connections. And this doesn't have to be, just in partnerships. This could be an intimate connections period. So I've got Wheel of Fortune came up a lot. I've got Sagittarius. I've got Scorpio. I've got Virgo. I've got Leo. I've got Scorpio again. Scorpio's loud. Sagittarius is loud. Cancer. Leo again. Libra. Cancer, Pisces. Pisces. And Pisces again. So Pisces is really loud. Scorpio is really loud. And Leo's coming in pretty strong too. So I'm going to look at those in the extended for those of you that want to go on with me. For those of you that aren't going on, let's get some guidance here for you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. Let's find something tangible that you can work with, touch, feel the energies. We got Blue Lace Agate, number 10. So if you start seeing the number 10, that is a sign that this reading was meant for you. This is about self-expression. Well, there you are. There's your Ace of Swords, self-expression, authenticity, transparency, being real. Blue Lace Agate, self-expression. Blue Lace Agate connects spirit with intellect, highlighting integrity. It enhances the ability to communicate effectively what is in your mind and in your heart. Attune to your inner being to express the fullness of who you are. Well, there's your Virgo over here and your Hanged Man over here in the big picture. Attune to your inner being to express the fullness of who you are. Be confident when speaking in public as you have much to share. You may have been silenced in the past. Repressing thoughts and feelings causes throat problems. So speak your mind gently, honestly, and clearly. You have the gift of serenity. Use it wisely. Speak your heartfelt truth with integrity and with confidence. Do not fear being judged. Expect news shortly and keep lines of communication open. Events will unfold slowly, but return to the basics and start again if necessary. Focus your mind and open your intuition. Your life will be long and happy. Accept your sensitive side. Expressing yourself fully releases neck and shoulder tension, thyroid deficiencies, and throat or lymphatic infections. Your soul path right now is expressing yourself fully. So that's what I have for you this week, Pisces. I hope this helped. And until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embrace the essence of your being. For those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.